So, howdy Texican business owners, talking a little bit more about Silver Bullet Marketing, the forthcoming book. I'm so excited about this. I just wanted to read you another little piece from it. This is actually the introduction. It's called No More Epic Marketing Fails. You'll understand why in a minute. So there's an opening quote. And it says, if you can't take a vacation without worrying about your business, you don't own your business, it still owns you. And yes, that's one of my quotes. Not all of the quotes are, but that one is. Have you ever felt like you were a voice crying in an empty wilderness, slowly starving to death as your business shrivels due to attracting poor leads or no leads at all? I've been there, I've done that, and wrote this in an effort to help other business owners in that situation get out of it. Let me tell you about it. In 1992, Congress decided that the end of the Cold War deserved a reduction in defense spending, a peace dividend. For the first time ever, the U.S. Air Force had to do a reduction in force, it's a layoff, of their officer corps, and I was one of the ones that received a pink slip. When I told Dr. Charles Weaver, my mentor, he got a big grin on his face and told me, now you can do this for real money. This was TQM Consulting, teaching and coaching, and doing it for real money sounded cool. Thus, the Answer Shop was born. I knew I could do the consulting and teaching. I wasn't anywhere near as good at them as I would become later, but I was okay. What I didn't have a clue about was marketing. To be fair, I probably didn't know anything about sales either, but if you don't know anything about marketing, your lack of sales skill isn't an issue. The next 2 years of stumbling around marketing blind can be summed up simply. Epic fail. As the old wives' tale of, if you build a better mousetrap, they will beat a path to your door, is a lie. Fact is, if you build a better mousetrap or a better business of any sort, if you don't have effective marketing to let people know you exist, the grass will grow roof high and you will starve waiting for customers to show up. Fast forward a couple of decades, add an MBA, a Doctor of Management, a ton of coaching, consulting, and teaching experience later, and I was working for one of the largest consulting companies in the world. The big company had actually bought a smaller company I'd been part of. As part of the final efforts to bring the acquisition into their culture, I got laid off for the second time. When a recruiter for the largest, oldest small business coaching franchise convinced me to take a new direction, I got started as a business coach. Now, I knew I needed to fix the marketing hole that had sunk the Answer Shop. So, I read books. I attended conferences. I watched webinars. I bought programs. I joined the Chamber of Commerce. I went to meetup groups. I did everything I could to try to find out how to build a money-making marketing machine. Fortunately, I found Mike Crow's Glazer Kennedy Insider Circle chapter meetings. I started attending chapter meetings regularly. I started using what I learned. I became a chapter member. Later, I promoted myself to a mastermind member. I went to Super Conference. I read the No BS books by Dan Kennedy. I used every learning skill I'd acquired over way too many hours in way too many classrooms to understand and use the tools. I became a more and more capable marketer. Eventually, I was creating some of the presentations. Then I was creating all of the presentations. Then I was presenting the material. Now I have the honor of leading the North Texas Mastermind community. One of the very first things we added when I took over was a version of the one-day marketing business building seminar Mike had been doing that has helped hundreds of home inspectors improve their marketing since the early 2000s. That seminar became the current Silver Bullet Marketing event. Because it's a live in-person event, it's difficult to schedule it when everyone who wants to be there can be there. So, here is a version you can take with you anywhere, anytime, and move forward to getting your own money-making marketing machine.